Uh-huh. Good morning. So in our last video, we left Glacier National Park a little disappointed. If you aren't caught up, here's a quick link to our journey to Glacier. For those of you who are all caught up, thank you so much for watching. Anyway, our disappointment didn't last long because we got to drive by beautiful cherry orchards and Flathead Lake on our way to Yellowstone.
Okay, here's a shot of our Instapot Lazy Man dinner. It's a simple 3-ingredient recipe. That's one of our favorite dishes. It's a seaweed beef stew soup.
So we ended up getting black licorice and cardamom and huckleberry and coconut there on the right. It's gonna be delicious. You know, I can't wait to get to the cardamom and then we can mix it with your coconut.
Yeah.
That's gonna be delightful.
You want some more huckleberry?
Mm-hmm. A flavor explosion.
They nailed the cardamom flavor.
Nailed it. The prices here are great. We got 4 scoops of ice cream for $10. So another thing we just noticed about Big Dipper is that they have these nice wooden spoons. Hopefully more businesses get rid of their plastic utensils.
Definitely not creepy at all.
Did someone shoot the sign?
Yeah.
How wonderful. Green beans and jam.
Made it.
Yay.
Alright. About 2 miles till we make it to the Garnet Ghost Town. Let's keep on
Chugging.
keep on keeping on. Yeah, we get to poke around and explore. Hopefully get in the shade.
Here's the shade. So this one must be the bar. The saloon, right?
Gotta be. Work hard, play hard. Saloon converted to home.
Can't go in, but you can see quite a bit from the window.
Like that. It'd suck air in and then push it out into the forge.
Here's the outhouse.
Antique wood-fired stove. Nice. I'm 6'1", and in the middle, at the highest, I can have about a foot of clearance. But if I walk over at all, I'd have to duck. The height of the door, you can't even, it's below my shoulder.
As we were leaving the ghost town, we were faced with some tough choices. The shortest route leading to the highway was a rough, narrow road that was riddled with potholes and not recommended for trailers. Or we could go back the way we came and risk running out of battery.
Can't wait for the Cybertruck. But in the meantime, we're getting our work in with the Model 3. But here's just some of what we had to get through to back up. This is what our hitch just did as we were backing up. I've been down some worse roads than this in Hawaii, but without the trailer, that definitely complicates things. But I did really good backing down this road without too much issue, but we got through a lot of mud. And now we can point it the right direction, hopefully get somewhere. So again, I'll keep you posted. Well, leaving the Garnet Ghost Town has been quite an adventure. We are not sure exactly how things are going to end up, but I wanted to take a quick second, take a deep breath, and catch you all up on what's happened. The Tesla GPS, as well as the Google Maps GPS, gave us a direction to go, but the road had a sign saying trailers not recommended. So we tried to go around it, and it kept rerouting us through things we just couldn't get through with the car and the trailer. We tried to go through the original route, and there are just giant rocks all over, and so we are not going to be able to go that way because you hear them all scraping the bottom of the car, and it looks like it just gets worse. So we turned around, we're trying to head back the way we came, and Google finally found a different route for us to go, and we are trying it out. You can take a look at the road. It looks better than the ones we were on. It's still kind of sketchy, and so we're going to try to get back to the main road I-90 to get to our campgrounds that we reserved. If this doesn't work, we still have enough battery to get back to Missoula area, but if this goes really wrong, we may not. So fingers crossed.
Here's your hat. No more puffs, they're all gone. We're here.
All right, what's up, YouTube? We finally made it to a campground. It actually turned out pretty good. It's a pretty nice setup. We're at the Ekstrom's Stage Station in Rock Creek, Montana, and they've got a really nice restaurant on hand here. It's in a log cabin style. But it's been a long day. It's been stressful trying to deal with all of the lack of range and back roads and getting turned around and everything. So we're gonna try to recoup a little bit tonight, try to take it easy for a few hours and see what we can get done tomorrow, try to make it towards Wyoming and enjoy a bit of hiking there. But I wanted to take a quick moment to show everyone the aftermath, because this Tesla's it's a workhorse for us. It's a workhorse for sure. So here's a little bit of footage of what the trailer and the Tesla look like after it was on the road, but it was a back road adventure, we'll call it that. All right, so nice and muddy all the way down. Bugs and dirt and pollen all over. Look at this. Oh my gosh. We were just lucky to get through it all.
Morning. We're about to have some dinner. A quick dinner because it's so late. So just some quick black bean ramen noodles, some beer of course, and some salad. So we're gonna try to enjoy the rest of our evening after that kind of hellish adventure.
Alright, well, we're driving through Montana on our way to the Butte Supercharger, but our trip's getting a little sideways because we're driving into a headwind. And originally I was driving averaging about 80 miles an hour, that's the speed limit, and we were using around 650 or 675 watt hours per mile, which is high, but we should have had plenty of range. And as soon as we hit this headwind, the energy consumption kept going up, and even dropping my speed down to between 60 and 65, we're not going to make it. I'm going to have to get as close as I can, drop the trailer somewhere, drive without the trailer to the supercharger, and then come back and get the trailer again. Here, this is gonna have to work. Yeah, the wind's about to take my hat off. That tells you what we were driving through.
Well, unexpected stuff like this is the reason why we don't get to do too many exciting things in a day. I don't think we're gonna have paint left on the car after this.
And you should be okay.
So, as you can see, there's 1 mile of range left on the car, and we need to get across the street to the charger. This is the anxiety-inducing part of the trip that I hate.
I just quickly wanted to get this on camera because this is a city brew coffee, but boy did they try to make it look like a Starbucks.
And there's the chargers. We made it.
Some of the hotel workers came out to help clean up the parking lot, but with this wind, they might have more to clean up here shortly. I was talking to the guy from this Tesla Model S who was saying he has an app to check the wind for his drone, and on the ground there's 35 mile an hour wind with 50 plus mile an hour gusts, and up even only like 150 or 200 feet, it's up to like 89 mile an hour gusts with 50 plus mile an hour sustained wind up there. So really wild. We're trying to figure out what's going to be our best bet for adventuring today, getting the baby out, because we don't want to be outside in this. And
plans today might be canceled.
Yeah,
Might be a boring day.
Might be a boring day. Sometimes that's just the way it goes when you're out on the road. And so we'll see if maybe there's a place inside we can.
The birds can't even fly forward. I've never seen that before. They're just flying in place.
Yeah, it's pretty wild to see. We didn't get it on video, but we did see one that was trying to fly next to us, and it was just getting pushed all around, and finally just hopefully safely landed, but it went down. So it's pretty crazy out there. So anyway, we'll try to do something today just to get through the day and hopefully get out of here without any more surprises. So we had to drop the trailer about 15 miles away and drive through this windstorm about 45 and 50 miles an hour on the highway just to be able to make it to the supercharger. Air conditioning off, nothing going, and we pulled in with 0 miles of range left. So we're charging right now 141 kilowatt connection, 575 miles of range per hour. So that's at least nice that we're getting a good speed. Since we have to go back 15 miles, pick up the trailer, and then keep heading this way.
Made it to our site. It's still pretty windy, but not as bad as it was in Butte. And the park is nice and empty. Except for one other person. So we're all set up under the tent. We've got it staked down. Hopefully it doesn't break this time. We have no choice but to use the tent because unfortunately, there are not very many trees in this park, and it is a hot day. So tonight we're making some stir-fry kimchi, beach mushrooms, tofu, and green onions over some jasmine rice.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video.
If you have any feedback or questions, comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, bye.